Hey there, chaps and japettes, Roddy Jodphurs here again. It is, of course, a very special day today. It is Valentine's Day. Now, I've actually managed to save money this year by being broke, so I haven't been able to buy any Valentine's gifts for anyone. However, that's okay because I don't have anyone to buy Valentine's gifts for. What with the whole being excommunicated from my social circle thing, which hurts, I'm gonna be honest, but we'll move on. Because, you see, as I understand it, Porpoise actually have a very interesting way of celebrating Valentine's Day. Because where I'm from, of course, it's very much a case of the most expensive cards, the caviar, the champagne-flavoured caviar. It's very grand, and of course it's very much a case of who can spend the most money to prove how much they care for another person by dedicating that money to them. However, with Porpoise, of course, not having that money, it's much more heartfelt, it's much more, arts and crafts, it's much more basic, which, you know, is all well and good. I mean, of course, what difference does it make if your card is, bespoke, artisanal, crafted by blind nuns in furthest, deepest, darkest Peru? Of course, you know, there are many different ways to celebrate Valentine's Day, so really we should be accepting of all of them, whether you're spending thousands upon thousands of hot air balloon rides with champagne and chauffeurs and all the lovely things that I will never get to experience again. 5-course dinners at the Ritz and so on and so forth. You know, these things are all trifling, really. I mean, what does it matter if you're doing that or if you're scribbling I love you on a post-it note and then sticking it on a box of Sainsbury's chocolates. I mean, I suppose it's all told, it's all about the same, isn't it? So, yes, suffering through. I mean, usually, I have to admit, one does get at least one from Dear Mama. Usually a joking one from Tarkus as well, because bless him, we do have a bit of old sport there. But this year I've not received either. The one from Mama being because she doesn't wish to speak to me anymore after that incident with the teapot. And the one from Tarkus being delayed due to the fact that he's currently in Indonesia. What he's doing in Indonesia, I don't know, but he's there now. God help them. So, I am, of course, practicing that tried and true method of staving off the feeling of the social pariah in a time-honoured tradition, really. I have my beer, and I have my macaroons, and I have managed to steal the neighbour's Netflix because they foolishly set the password to be the name of the pet, when all I hear all day is them screaming the name of the pet when it pukes on the floor and drips through the ceiling into my flat. So, you know, I'm suffering, but at least I get to see all 10 seasons of some horrible 90s TV show from America, full of women wearing pleather and no bras. Not much to ask, is it? You're going on TV dressed correctly, surely that's fairly basic show running, one would think, but what do I know? It was the 90s, perhaps it was excusable. Well, with that in mind, my dears, I would like to say that maintaining this channel has perhaps been the highlight of my week, and in the spirit of giving, and in part due to the fact that I've already had one of these, I would like to say thank you very much, and that you are all my Valentines. So if you wanted to send me gifts, mostly cash money, then do give me a tinkle and I'll tell you how to do it. If otherwise, though, you can always, of course, follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, links in the description below, and of course you can email me, roddy.jodphurs@gmail.com. I do very much appreciate your continued presence on the channel, It's not money, but it'll do. Ladies and gentlemen, I have to say to you all that you are my Valentines. God, if that isn't the most depressing thing I've ever said, I don't know what will be. Well, I'm going to start eating these now. And by the time I've gotten through all 12 of them, I will have hopefully ingested enough sugar to no longer care about where I am. I will see you around, my darlings. Until next time, remember, Roddy loves you. Oh, Buffy, don't you see you'll never be good enough for him? What am I talking about?